What's good, gang? It's your boy Two-Time Moto TV, man, and we back with another video. Yo, today we on the way to the Fox Body repair shop for the Fox Body, just to get everything looked over, make sure everything is buttoned up tight and neat. I know the car got a few issues here and there. I plan on possibly selling this and then getting a whole nother Fox Body, because there are things on this car that I just don't want to mess around with, and I'll just leave that up to guys that have shops and things to do that kind of stuff. There's just a little bit of rust here and there, but I plan on possibly just getting the whole chassis, or if I do keep this car, I'm just gonna part it out. So I'm gonna take all the parts and everything and put up on a good chassis car. We just, you know, the chassis is fairly decent with this car, but I just don't feel like being bothered with rust and stuff. I'll leave that up to other guys, man. But other than that, yo, it's a great car. It's a very fun car to drive. Should turn them over with ease. I'll let you guys see that in the next video. I get a little ride around POV video of the drive in the Fox Body. As you guys can see, the Vic is still doing well. These tools were just because the Mustang was in here, my brother's Charger was in here, the Acura was in here, and the Buick was in here. All getting the oil change on the same day, which was the day before yesterday. So do need to clean this area up so that we can, you know, do other things, do other projects of the vehicles, and it don't look as messy, and then too I can walk around and don't get frustrated. So we can go ahead and hop in the Fox. Not like the sweet smell of the Fox fuel in the afternoon time, man. Nothing like the sweet smell of the Fox fuel in the afternoon. Yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and head over here. I was gonna bring my GoPro so I can set it on my head so y'all can get a whole POV view of Fox Body running and everything, man. Me busting some donuts in the street and things like that, but I need to pan out a few things with the car, so that's why I'm taking it over to the shop right now. He got a graveyard with bunch of Fox Bodies. He also got a graveyard full of Fox Bodies at his house that he said that he gonna let me view one of these days in case I gotta part something out. But yeah, man, I think I found the right shop for this setup, for this kind of car, which is a Fox Body. I think I found the right shop for it, man, because this guy deals with nothing but Fox Bodies. You bring anything else there, he ain't touching it, man. It gotta be a Fox. So I'm gonna let this thing warm up, and we got a little short drive, man. He's about 5 minutes away from me, possibly. And yeah, man, y'all sit tight, stay tuned, man. Check the footage out. All right, guys, so we're at the Fox Body rebuild place. As you guys can see, it ain't nothing but Foxes out here. You got like one or two SN95s, but all the rest of the cars are park cars, Fox Body park cars. And I was looking at this LX right here, guys, which, I mean, it's gonna need a little bit of work, but not as much as the one that we got, which is the red one. This here is a LX, like I said, and then they got another one around the corner that is a rolling chassis, and they only want like $1,200 for it, but they got all the parts that they'll put back, but it is a GT. So this is a 89 LX, and the one that's around the corner, the other one, the rolling chassis that I'm looking at, is a 89 GT. And this thing just needs a rack and pinion on the front, which is nothing, and a rear wheel cylinder, because the rear wheel cylinder is leaking, and that is it. This car started up first try. It hasn't been crunk in a long time, and he came right out here, hooked the battery up, and she turned right over with no issues, no transmission issues, no nothing. So he want a lot less for this car right here than what I paid for mine's. So mine's might get gone soon, and we can, you know, we can transform this LX into a GT, which wouldn't be a big deal at all. You know, it's just ground effects, which the only thing that I would be concerned about is just getting the side flares and then the front fender. I'm not really too pressured about the rear bumper, but guys, this thing right here that a guy just drove up in, man, Pro Charger, 10 PSI, I think he said a 306 dark block. Man, this thing is beautiful. He said he's pushing around 500 and some horses, but he's gonna do the manual conversion. But he said that the automatic is eating it up, that it should be pushing out about 6 something. But man, it is clean underneath here, guys. This is what we need to do to whatever Fox body that we end up with next. Whether I keep the one that we got and just redo everything underneath the engine bay, which is gonna cost a lot of money, or just go ahead and get a rolling chassis with no rust at all and just slap everything into it. So that's probably what we're gonna do, because guys, I'm really not trying to deal with any kind of rust at all. But this is a beautiful car, man. I like everything about it. He said he's getting it painted around Christmas time, so this thing is it's gonna really pop. All the body lines look correct. No dents, no dings. And this thing is just super clean, man. But yeah, guys, we're gonna come around here and take a look at the 89 GT. That's a rolling chassis. And you guys let me know in the comments below, man, what you think I should do. Whether I should stick with the red one, even though everything looks good on the exterior and interior. It does have a little bit of rust underneath the engine bay that needs to be taken care of ASAP. It needs to be addressed. So this here is the rolling chassis, but he has all the parts that the car needs, guys. He just said he just didn't put everything back together with the car. But this is a rolling chassis, 89 GT, ready to go. Just slap an engine and trans in here and she's ready to roll. But guys, to be honest, I'm not worried about whether it's an LX or GT, because the GTs just has the ground effects, which you can slap those on even on the LXs. That's the only difference, is the ground effects from the LX and the GTs, and maybe a few other little minor kinks and quirks here and there. But they both have the same engine, both have the same transmission, both do the same thing, both almost look identical. Like I said, it's just the ground effects. So I may go with the LX around the corner, because that one looked like it's in a lot better shape and it started right up. Body lines are correct on it. I will be changing this wheel tail out, because I'm really not a big fan of the wheel tails, but you know, to each his own. But this roller right here doesn't look bad at all, but he said that he just had to button up everything. And this here is one of their race cars that they're putting back together, which is also a beautiful car. And I'll show you guys where the red Fox is. I'm trying not to video record so much, but she's in here getting done right now as we speak. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. Next video, I will be addressing everything that needs to be done with the red Fox, and whether it's gonna be worth it or not. Then to just go ahead and sell it, man, and get that LX that's around the corner, because the guy's actually giving me a fairly good deal on it. And yeah, I guess we'll go from there. So man, y'all stay tuned. When I slap her back up on the road tonight, let y'all know whatever issues that he panned out and whatever other issues that he's seen with the Mustang. And then I guess that we just address it from there. So, hey man, also if you guys want to donate to the channel, my donation link is in the description below. It is PayPal. I will be linking a Cash App down below, just to help the channel out a lot, so that we can do these kind of projects and do them ourselves. Or we can get it, you know, done by somebody else professionally and be able to bring out more footage, go to car shows, and do a whole lot more stuff, man. Also, I will be giving back to you guys and to the community, man. So the funds are just not for me. The funds is for all of us. So, you know, I will be doing giveaways again, and I also will be giving back to the community as well, man. So But yeah, man, y'all just keep that in mind. Links are in the description below, and also check out the Amazon merchandise that's in the links in the description below. There's a lot of goodies and stuff down there, guys. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with you. All right, guys, so long story short, man, the Mustang that you guys seen that we did purchase about a week and a half ago will be sold pretty soon. I'm getting every issue and everything panned out. The Mustang is still at the shop right now. There isn't any major issues with the car besides the rust, but that's just something that I'm not trying to deal with at the moment. The rust is very minor to those who can actually do it. It's just up underneath the engine bay. It's right up underneath the strut towers, which a lot of folks may be like, oh, that's not minor, that's major. But no, it's not major to guys that could actually cut that rust out and weld a solid plate right back to it. Me, I'm not trying to do any more kind of welding. I'm not a welder or whatsoever. So I'm actually trying to find that perfect project Fox body that where we can do a lot of the work as far as putting power into the car, and interior work, exterior work, like things of that nature, man. That's what I'm really inclined of doing. And anything minor that needs to be done with the engine or whatever, the transmission or the rear end, is what I'm very inclined of doing. I'm not inclined of doing any kind of rust with any kind of vehicle. So there are a lot of Fox body Mustangs that the owner has of the shop, that where my Mustang is at right now, that I do plan on looking at and I do plan on purchasing. So with you guys help, man, I could definitely do it, and I can definitely get a way better one, man. Like I said, link is in the description below with the PayPal and my Cash App. If you guys feel generous to donate, I don't care if it's $1, $2, $5, $20, $100. Yo, if you donate a big amount, man, I definitely shout you out, man. God bless you. This channel do need a lot of love though, because of what we've already done so far, even with the Crown Vic that you guys can see right back here, man. We plan on doing work like this all the time, and we plan on getting multiple vehicles and allowing this channel to climb, man. And I want to bring all of you guys with me, man. So thank y'all for rocking with me. This ain't no, you know, no get rich scheme or anything. I don't care nothing about that, but I do have to keep this channel going, and I do want to bring you guys the content, but I can't do that if I'm doing it alone and using all of my funds, man, because I'm basically dried out right now. And it's just like, I don't want it to be a long time in between videos that I do bring you guys content, because I don't have any funds to dump into a vehicle. And I do want to bring you guys the relevant content that y'all want to see, and that is consistent of dumping money into vehicles. So yeah, man, $1, $2, $5, $20, $100, $500, $1,000, a couple $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like the bigger amounts, I'll shout it out. And even the smallest amounts, man, it just be like random at ease, man. So I can definitely see whoever sends me money, and definitely throw that down up in the comments below, man. If you did donate to the channel, man, we greatly appreciate it to keep the channel running, man. But yeah, so I should get the Mustang out tomorrow. I'm gonna bring some POV vision videos of me driving the car, me spinning out, me burning that joker up, man. Like, yeah, I don't want to break the car before I sell it, but yeah, man, I'm gonna do a decent amount of cutting up, if y'all know what I mean, up in the car, man, before we actually sell it. So yeah, man, Two-Time Moto TV, y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and tap that bell notification, man, for future uploads. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. Salute. Two-Time Moto TV out. Until next time, peace.